Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. I got a quick late night video for you. I just got done sharing with you how I'm heating this little cold frame greenhouse with seedling heat mats. But right now what I'm concerned about is this longevity spinach plant here. This is a frost tender perennial plant. I've been keeping this one going for years now, offering it some protection, taking cuttings and whatnot. But if we get down to those freezing temperatures, I'm liable to lose the plant. I don't want that to happen. We're just a couple degrees away from possible frost damage. So a quick way to come out and remedy the situation is to put a frost blanket over the top. But you don't need anything fancy to do this. You can use an old blanket, an old bed sheet. I'm going to be using this moving blanket, the same one that I had covering the top of this little cold frame greenhouse. Through that experiment, I was able to determine I should get about a 5-degree frost protection layer with this blanket, as I was able to actually raise the ambient air temperature within that greenhouse by 5 degrees Fahrenheit once I added this blanket atop it. So I think I can count on at least 5 degrees of frost protection here. This is a pretty thick insulative blanket, but it's still very lightweight, and it's the right size for doing a plant protection like this. Now, the longevity spinach is pretty durable. If I was going to plop this blanket over the top of, let's say, this younger cone sprout here, it could quite possibly damage the plant, actually snap it off. But I know this plant is durable enough to handle this blanket. But still, I'm going to take care as I drape it over the top here. Gently lay it over the plant. And just like that, I've got some quick emergency frost protection over my tender perennial here. Now I want to make sure to come out in the morning tomorrow when the sun rises and get this blanket off as soon as I can, allow the plant to breathe and get that sunshine, that photosynthesis. There are commercial products that allow for sunlight and water penetration, which are great, but I don't believe you're going to get the same quality of protection overnight in those lower temperatures. So anyway, guys, like I said, any old sheet or blanket will work. The thicker, more insulative the blanket, the more protection, but also the more likely you could cause damage to your plant if it has tender limbs and such. So take care, monitor those temperatures, and save those plants, prolong your season if possible, and keep on learning along the way. Hey guys, so it's the next day, and I'm going to now remove this moving blanket from atop the longevity spinach. Allow it to get some sunshine, even though we don't got a lot of sun today. But check it out. Looks good. I don't see any damage on the leaves. So we've done a good job protecting our longevity spinach. And you can see why it's so important. I want to take a bunch of cuttings off this plant. Very easy to root and proliferate. This is a plant that I've been continually perennializing through cuttings and keeping overwintered in a greenhouse for years now. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure, if you've got a cold snap coming into your area and you've got some frost tender plants, give them some protection. Maybe you can extend the season. Doesn't look like we're going to have cold weather down into the 30s for at least another 2 weeks or so, hopefully. If that's the case, well, I've just extended my growing season by 2 weeks by simply throwing a blanket over my plant here, so we can continually harvest from this, and it gives us some time now to take these cuttings and to proliferate the plant. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.